right, so I got an idea to do this pre-race video kind of live as I go, for most of it at least. Make it nice and easy, and I won't have to edit a bunch, so I can actually get it out before the race, hopefully. Probably not, but we'll see. I've got like a half-hour drive to the airport right now, so figure we'll get something rolling. I am heading back to the airport because my bike and swim gear and all that did not arrive with me yesterday. I knew that because I have an Apple AirTag in the bag, which I highly suggest doing, so you can stress out when you're sitting on the plane and you see your bike's not with you. But anyways, I seen that they put it on the next flight, and when that landed, I called the airline at the same exact time that they called me. So I had to end my call to accept theirs, and she told me, hey, your bike's here, you can come pick it up. I told her if you could just lock it away, I'll come get it in the morning. So that's what I'm doing now, which I cannot wait to see that beautiful bike, and I'll put it together on the spot. I'm going to go to the race venue in Tempe and go do a lap of the course. The course is 3 loops, so I'll be able to do like 18 miles or so to see the 100 different U-turns that this course has. That'll be exciting. I am excited to do that. So I did wake up extra early today, and not extra early, but like 5:45, and I did a swim at the local pool. So I got to borrow some swim goggles that they were pretty small on me, so they leaked at the sides. But aside from that, I felt awful. So that's good. Yeah, I just didn't feel like I was in my own environment or whatever. The gear and all that made me feel different. I felt real tight from the flight and this ball of stress I was yesterday. But I was happy to get a swim in, and so excited to go get my bike. And yeah, I'll just keep this rolling. I'll try to get more, I don't know, live talkings of what I want to talk about before this race goes down. I'll definitely get some desert clips and cactus stuff in the background to let you know I'm in Arizona. I'll try to catch a rattlesnake or something, see what we can do. Yeah, just keep it going. All right, it is 9 a.m. Bike bag has been secured. I parked at the top of the parking garage, and I thought I'd have a super long walk to go get this thing, but as soon as I exited the elevator, I was right by the airline office I needed to be. Gave her my ticket. She wheeled out the bike bag. I hopped on that thing and rode off into the sunset. So I got some goggle eyes going right now, looking very sharp, very handsome. I'm making a rookie mistake opening up this extra long sunroof, but it just kept going and going and going. So I feel like people don't do that here to keep the sun out, but I thought it was neat. It's gonna be like 100 degrees. Gonna go build up this bike, maybe ride the bike course, debating if that's smart or not with the heat, but maybe I'll save that for tomorrow morning. Probably not, because I'm too excited to go check it out. So awesome, good news. Finished up my course preview ride. Right now, not a fan with all the traffic and stoplights, but still got the gist of the course. A lot of U-turns, a lot of potholes on the course, but I think that's because I had to kind of ride off to the side a bit today. Good thing is it's only 97 degrees, so that was good. My Garmin tells me I'm 4% heat acclimated, so I think I'm ready for race day. Kind of waiting for the expo to open, which will be at 2 p.m. It's 12:30 now. I'm about to go grab some lunch. I did look at the swim area. They have two sighting buoys out there and a bunch of teeny little white buoys that I doubt we're gonna be able to see when we're swimming. But the good thing is I heard Tempe Town Lake is nasty, so I'll be acclimated from swimming in Lake Erie. So that's a plus. It actually looks like a nice swim, so I'm looking forward to that. Transition area looks nice and not small but tight, so I don't think there's a real benefit to getting a prime transition spot. I think everything looks about good. So yeah, so far right now, I don't know what I think about the course. We'll see on race day whenever we have full use of the lanes and whatnot. But happy to be here, happy to get the bike going. Bike feels great, it really does. I changed a couple little things from Italy, and I think it's working a lot better for me, position-wise. Just really comfortable. And yeah, so I'm gonna go hunt down some cactus clips and some food. All right, just finished up the expo. It's getting hot out here. I feel like I'm in the middle of the Sahara. It's 100 degrees. 100 degrees right now. I'm probably not going to do the bike portion of the event. I'm going to find me a camel to ride for that. I think I'm going to do well on that. Built-in water reserve tanks on those things, so that's going to be my go-to. Throw some aero bars on her and let her rip. But I'm bib number 292. I thought I was going to be early since I stood in line for 10 minutes, sweating my ass off before they opened the gate, but that's what I got. Not too bad. There's probably going to be like 2,000 people. But Expo got me again, but I only got a visor and a water bottle. So I'm proud of myself there. And if I'm going to bring the visors back, I got to stay consistent. So really not too bad. Like I say, I'm proud of myself. And I did net 2 free Morton gels. So that kind of gives me like $7 back in my pocket. So all in all, pretty good day. We got to do the bike check-in tomorrow, and we'll be all set. Gonna go find some shade. All right, got myself into a bit of a pickle here. I was on the hunt for cactus clips. I found them, but I got myself lost in the middle of the desert, and there's no sign of civilization anywhere. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this mess, but I figured we'll have us a little cactus chat and just kind of recap this little video here. So talk about why I'm doing this race, maybe what some of my goals are for it. Just kind of throw myself under the bus with my pre-race maybe predictions and whatnot, and hold myself accountable. That's why I like doing that. So well, it's Saturday now, so I was just out for a race priming run, just like a 20-minute easy pace with a couple 2-minute race pace intervals. My legs felt fantastically awful. So that might sway some of my predictions a little bit. We'll see. That just might be shaking the legs out. I haven't been running. Technically, kind of injured still. I mean, with the knee, of course, but Ironman Italy, running with that injured knee brought about injuries to my foot. So I think I have a stress fracture in the foot that I've been babying and not running on it at all to let it heal. Something like that. Yeah, so just doing my best, trying to get to race day as fresh as I can, as healed up as I can, so I could run as fast as I can. That's what we all want to do. So we'll see. I signed up for this race before the knee injury, before Italy. I mean, you got to sign up for these well in advance, and with that, you know, Ironman's so gracious to, you know, let you defer your race, but whatever, I'd be racing this anyways, so I'm not complaining. I'm complaining a bunch, but really I don't mean any of it. So why do I want to do this race? I mean, pretty much this is the last year that they're doing it in Tempe, Arizona, for the half distance. So I want to, you know, get this one in. You know, that made me sign up whenever they put out that statement. My aunt lives out here, so I got a place to stay. That makes it nice and easy. And you know, she's done all this stuff, so I definitely like I like being out here. You know, I just like, you know, it kind of gives me some extra motivation or whatever. It's like kind of a family thing feel like whenever I come out here. It's neat, something cool. Another reason, I just like racing. So, you know, we train for months and months and months to do one race, and that's not my style. That never has been. You know, racing motocross and all that, we race every weekend, you know, or every other weekend or whatever. We're just used to racing, and you know, this is a different animal, different sport, different training loads and all that. But I just like racing, so I like putting myself to the test. And you know, this isn't the A race of the year, so throw it in there, get more experience, and just have fun, and you know, end the year on a positive note. Give me more data to log for next year or whatever. So, but yeah, I mean, bottom line, I like racing. I'm a racer, and you know, it's fun. So yeah. Other reasoning for this, I'd like to try to nab a world championship slot. That would be nice. This is an opportunity to do that. I had the opportunity to get one at the Muscleman half that I did, but I passed on that to see how I do in Italy for the full Ironman. Well, I seen how I did in Italy, and here I am. So that would be something probably high on the list to try to get for this race. Because I'd like to go to New Zealand next year. I'm already looking up travel plans and flights and all that, but you got to qualify first. So let's try to get that one in. That'd make me happy to do that. I feel like with the roll down process and New Zealand being so far out there, there's a good chance that I could grab that. I don't think that's as I know it's not as competitive as like a Kona slot, but it's still something high on my list to go do. And I like traveling out of country. You know, I give myself, you know, one good vacation a year, and that's a perfect vacation. I've always wanted to go there. I joke, whenever I was a kid, I'd eat kiwi fruit, and it had the little New Zealand sticker on there, and that's probably the only reason I want to go to New Zealand. That's just ingrained in my head. So yeah, so I'd like to go out there, and I heard there's quite an abundance of sheep out there, so you know, that might get the wife to go too. So you know, I hope that she would. I hope she could make that with her job and all that. It's a big trip, so we'll see. Obviously the plan is, you know, anyone that wants to go, family or whatever, I love to have everybody there, but I also just want to go do this stuff. You know, I want to go. So that's a great reason to do this race. And not last reason, but another one is Ironman. They like to reel you in with these like little games they like to play. They got this all-world athlete program. It's a points-based ranking off your age group. They have like a gold, silver, and bronze level tier system. Your best 3 Ironman races of the year count towards that, and you know, you get points based off the races. And right now I have, with my 2 races, I am at the silver level. I think I have like 7,900 points or something. And according to what I'm doing the math, wasn't great at math, but you know, I got something going here. I think I need about 2,000 points from this race to get myself to the gold level. And that tier system is, you'd be in the top 2% of your age group. There's perks with that. There's perks with each tier system, but the main perk is you get a gold swim cap, you know, so I can wear that at the lake, and people will see that and they'll be like, oh, you're that guy. So yeah, I want to be that guy. No, I'm kind of kidding with that, but actually I'm not. You do get a gold cap, and I do see people wearing that, and I'm like, I'm indifferent on these people that, another perk is you get priority registration, kind of like you get to get in there sooner. You get priority bike racks in transition. So right now I see these people and I'm like, I don't like you. Like, you guys, you're cutting in line. You're, you know, I got to run past their bikes in transition because you know, I'm in Pleasantville, you know, way in the back, wherever they got me. But the main reasoning behind that is I just don't have that, not opportunity, but you know, status or whatever, for the year, because I might be on the silver tier like right now, but that's for next season. So that does nothing for me right now. That's for the 2024 season. So that's what I'm trying to set myself up for. And like I say, it's just this little, you know, thing that Ironman does to not at all get money out of the age groupers. You know, they're looking out for our best interests. And because they're so gracious with this program, I'm going to play their little game. But yeah, whatever. It's just something to it's something to chase after. You know, you just give me some little goals. You know, get some little motivation things, pepper it in there, and I like it. You know, maybe after a few years of doing this, I'll kind of whatever, you know, think whatever about that. But it's something to chase for really my first year doing this stuff, and I think it's a neat program. But yeah, so there's some reasoning as far as my race strategy. I'm gonna have my power numbers for the bike. Not a huge fan of the bike course, but everybody's got to ride it. There's a lot of turns, U-turns and all that, but we'll see what we could do. I feel like I'll have a pretty good bike regardless. So looking forward to that. The run, after this morning's run, after, you know, my injuries and all that, I'm gonna do what I can. I don't think I could hold the race pace predicted in my plan. That's based off a really healthy version of me. But, you know, maybe I'll go out. I don't know. I really don't know. It's a half marathon. I'd love to break an hour 30 and a half for the 70.3 distance race. That would be cool. I think that would be, 652 miles. I don't know if I have that right now. You know, and with the heat and all that, I just don't know how well adapted I am for this race. I'm going to shoot for that. If I could hold 7s, that'd be cool, but I'm probably going to go out at 7:30s and just see, you know, monitor the body, monitor the effort, and see what we could do. You know, I might be giving up a few minutes there, but you know, that's not like I'm not trying to be negative with myself, but I'm trying to prepare mentally. So hey, you know, if I'm going to give up time on the run, maybe I should pick up time on the bike or whatever. I'll just monitor the race as I go and see what we could do. You know, hopefully the temperature drops. You know, I don't know, whatever. Like I say, I just got to monitor myself and see what I could do there. And then my other strategy is the race starts at 6:20 in the morning. I usually start towards the tail end of the swim pack. I feel like I have a decent swim now, especially if we're going to be able to wear the wetsuits. I feel pretty confident in my swim to start more up front. And, you know, the reasoning for that is the sooner I start, the sooner I finish this race, the sooner I can get out of the sun. So why prolong my race start and push me more towards like the noon finish time? I'd rather finish, you know, maybe 11 o'clock or so before the sun really comes out and attacks us. Kind of a plan there. So yeah, start early, swim, bike, and run fast, finish early, you know, get out of the sun. So that's a little bit of my strategy, a little bit of my reasoning for doing this race. I think I might find my way out of here. Actually, I see a path over here that I could hop on. So I don't think I'm lost anymore, but yeah, that's going to be my race recap. Whoops. That's going to be my race recap. And I'm going to check in the bike today and see what we can do tomorrow. So thanks for watching.